A lot about Dorian prior to the 91 Olympia. And all this talk, I hadn't seen him, but I heard about him, and golly, man, he said, this guy's big, he got size just like you do, and da-da-da. So anyway, and then when I saw him for the first time in person, man, he was a monster, something that I'd never seen before. Because I felt, you know, in the era in which I grew up in, I was blessed to come along at a time that had a chance to stand on the stage with Robbie Robertson, Roy Callender, Frank Zane, Muhammad McCoway, and Sergio Olivier, please. I did not compete against Sergio Olivier. Sergio was guest posing. I just happened to be there on the stage with him that night, which was an awesome privilege. So I had a chance to see and catch the tail end of a very, very rewarding and magical era. But when I was standing there with Dorian and looking at him and knowing that I had, my whole vision was to develop a physique that was in line with a Arnold, a Robbie, a Lou, a Zane. That was my whole psyche when I went to work to train. And I felt I was that particular package. And I felt that as long as I represented that package with a polished presentation, that it would be hard to beat that, because that's what the industry was looking for during that era. When Dorian stepped on the stage, I said, oh my goodness, another one like me. And so I felt that I had to be at my very best in order to beat him. I knew that I was more seasoned when it came to my presentation than he was. So I had the ups on it as far as that. Then I also noted that wearing a 31-inch waist didn't hurt either. So at that particular time, I knew that beauty was in the eye of the beholder, which was the judges. I had no power over their decision at that particular time. I just knew I had to bring the best package that I possibly can to that event. And the chips would fall wherever they would. And if it was Dorian, then it was gonna be him. If it was me, it was gonna be me, but I knew it could have gone either other way, but I felt I had the ups on it because I was a little bit more experienced. But I didn't want to fight him again. That was enough fighting for Dorian. Thank you, Lee.
I think if you had to say who is the first gentleman of bodybuilding, who is the greatest ambassador we ever had and still have, it's Lee Haney.
My job now as Mr. Olympia is to help motivate and show people that they can do. All it takes is determination. You'll get your chance. Sometimes it doesn't come as quick as you'd like, and there's a lot of hurdles, but you will get there. You have to believe in that. I fear no man. No man can hold me down.
Lee Haney came along with a combination of size and good aesthetics. There was nothing blocky about Lee. He had a great shape. That is, he had this massive muscle structure, but his bones and joints were smaller. That's how come he got the taper.
It can become a dangerous game, and I think as long as I can play Lee Haney's game correctly, I'm going to stay on the winning side.
This Lee Haney, who's that time was a freak, real wide clavicle, little waist, huge back, thick chest. When I peaked at 243, with symmetry, balance, with the look of Robbie, with the look of Arnold, and a posing routine like a Frank Zane, that was a winning combination.
So in selecting your routine, make sure you select poses that are suitable to your physique.
And as I prepared for that competition, I prepared like like never before. So I went into that competition in perfect peace. At the end of the night, my arms were raised in victory. I've always looked at my training for a Mr. Olympia competition as my job. I'm going to work. And when I'm at work, give my very best. Don't have slack on anything, because I've been taught that you're going to give your all every time around.
His hunger and desire, I don't think is that of Lee Haney. I don't think he's as hungry as Lee Haney.
This is gonna make me number one. Let's go, baby. Yeah. All of that came together at that 1984 Mr. Olympia. When they raised my arms in victory, man, I felt I was on top of the world then.
You know, I've proven time and time again that I can successfully defend my title under any odds, under any pressure.
One more for number one. A good welcome now for Lee. Totally awesome!